What the heck is this? This is weird. What was that? Oh, what the heck? Oh, what? Was that always there? What is that? This is weird. I think I'll put my new base here. I'll keep an eye on this thing. Welcome back to another episode of CoreX, episode 4. We are looking for a new base location, and I have found a thing in the jungle. So I'm probably going to live out here and keep an eye on this thing. Hello, cat. I've actually got a couple builds planned, so I'm going to go gather some materials and build one of them now. I have now gathered all the materials I need, so let's build. And here we have the first building in what will hopefully be a giant jungle full of ruined buildings everywhere. This will be, for now, where I will be living for a bit. And I think it's quite good. I actually really like this. I even got a little entrance here to get me down into a little inside. And you can see I did a bit of terraforming. That was all open before. There's like a giant hole down there. There's actually a bit more terraforming I need to do around the side and back. Other than that, this is basically done. And then I finished the terraforming behind the temple. I added a lot of trees around the open area because it was a bit too open. These random stubs here will become bushes, a bit like these here. I just need to collect some leaves for it. I also added a pond at the bottom of this bit of water, which wasn't included when I finished the time-lapse. So I added that in afterwards and I made a little pond here because I think it looks nice. There's also something else I would like to show you. So I actually made this about a week ago, but I didn't get to put it in the video because I thought it was going to be in the next episode. This is in the shopping district. This is going to be a stone shop that sells all sorts of lovely different stones. And while the outside is finished, I actually have not finished the inside, so I made up a little stall here yesterday, just selling some things I might sell. This is just a temporary thing. And I'm actually going to build a nice cave inside here, and I need to collect the materials so I can build that. I've completed the inside of the cave, and I was going to do a montage of building it, except I never pressed the record button on OBS, so that never happened. I think it is very, very beautiful. You can see there's loads of glow lichen everywhere. If I use my Tweakeroo mod, you can see it's actually light everywhere, so mobs cannot spawn anywhere in here. Here we got where the stone will be. Cobblestone, andesite, deep slate, tough, cobbled deep slate. I'm not sure, but I might add a section for the granite and the diorite that's in here right now. And I'm probably going to do some moss later, that's why that's at the end. But yeah. It has been a while. The last clip I think I filmed like over a month ago has been a long time. And what have I done in that time? I made a path. I also made a map of the entire server, basically where everyone's living, with all their bases marked out on banners, and I think it's actually quite nice. These Egglesworth, Beyonder, me. So yeah, and also next to it, I made a little stool, because this is spawn, this is where everyone started. That's the little hole where I fell from up there somehow. And it's got a little book, and it basically says, if you're new, like if you've just started playing, or if you haven't got any gear, because you haven't played much, you can take some iron armor, some tools, and also some steak, because food cannot be easy to get, because I know a couple members decided to start playing this season, so I thought it might be nice to let people take some gear to help them get started. Another thing I know that's happened for sure is I've made some sales, so I want to see if I've sold much. Ooh! 7 diamonds. 8. Ooh, loads of diamonds. Okay. Ooh, take those. Oh my goodness, I've actually made a lot of diamonds. I didn't think this would make that many. Oh my god! Oh my goodness. Some people even bought diorite and granite. That's pretty cool. Wow. I am genuinely surprised by the amount of diamonds I've made from a shop that I thought wasn't going to make more than 10. I might need to do some restocking. I've got some stock, so let's fill up the shop. It's really tedious to get from my areas to the shopping area, because I moved all my portals to the roof. So we have to come back into the overworld, fly across the spawn region all the way to Levy's base, back into the nether, and then we're here. I came really overprepared with the stone. I filled up 3 barrels, meaning I only emptied about 3 shulkers. And no one even bought any cobblestone, so I have all this cobblestone for nothing. Alright though, because loads of people bought andesite. What I do need to restock is the tough, all the deep slate, which will be a massive pain, and some of the cobbled deep slate. So I did a couple things last night. I added a dedicated area for granite and diorite, because they actually sold last time. See here. I thought if people want to buy it, then the choice is there now to have a proper section. They don't have as many barrels, because I don't think people will buy as much, but it is still there. And also, you can now make custom orders. If you want a certain amount of like stone, andesite, deep slate, then what you do is you write your name in the book as an example order, like 3 stacks of deep slate, 5 stacks of cobblestone, tough, andesite, whatever. And you put your name, and every order is 1 diamond block. That price will probably change because that feels quite expensive, but it encourages people to make their money's worth and buy more. So what they'll do, they put an order in, like this one, put a diamond block into this barrel, and then every week or so I'll check the book and then I'll give them the orders. I've had enough of talking, so I've been talking for ages, it feels like. Let's get into another build. And the build is complete. I decided to do another build today because I've had that prepared for like a couple weeks or so, and I really wanted to build it in the server because I hadn't built anything in ages, so I decided to build it in this episode. You might have noticed that it's actually the same bridge design as the one at my starter base. You can easily tell with like these columns, but it's got 5 pillars instead of just the 2. And I think it's quite nice. If you're wondering why I decided to make a bridge here, it's because the jungle kind of just ends. I thought I'll put like a wall of some kind, but I thought a wall would be boring, so I put this bridge instead. And it's a nice backdrop as well. But I'm afraid that's all the time there is for this episode today. I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. We built this, we built that. Made a nice path. We also discovered this funny little thing with the thing in the sky. Where is it? Oh, there it is. That thing, the the Dorito, the sky Dorito. That is bizarre, isn't it? Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode.